Though I have been posting content on LinkedIn for 2 years now, it is only for over 1 year that I have been truly consistent and intentional. So I have learned some cool tricks about this platform. Currently, on this day of me filming the video, I have a little above 6,500 followers. When I had started posting, I just had 500 followers. I have seen drastic changes in the LinkedIn algorithm that affected my reach and engagement metrics. During my initial days, when I would look at these big content creators on LinkedIn with more than 100 likes and comments on a single post, I would wonder what is it that they're actually doing? Or maybe they are just lucky. Nowadays, when my posts get more than 200 likes and more than 100 comments, then I have actually realized what I have done to be here. These are my top LinkedIn content strategies for you. Posting on LinkedIn is important if you are a service provider like me who is looking to establish your brand, or if you are in a job and you're looking to establish your authority in your niche. LinkedIn content strategy number one is to post consistently. Consistency outdoes talent 100% of times. Now, your first 100 posts are going to be crappy. You can take that from me. During this journey, you will get a lot of experience to see what works and what doesn't work in this platform. When I started out, I was super inconsistent. This would then break the flow and I would have to start all over again. Now, I did observe that there were some content creators on LinkedIn who would show up consistently no matter what. Their consistency also reflected in their followers and engagement growth. I understood that I had to change something drastically. There is one main tool which will help you with consistency, and that is scheduling. And this brings me to the next LinkedIn content strategy. LinkedIn content strategy number two is to schedule your post ahead of time. Now, don't tell me you are planning to write your post and publish them manually as you go. You would wear out and quit very soon. I started to schedule my post 1 month in advance. You can use LinkedIn to schedule your post for free. Let me show you how. Click on this start a post option. It opens up this box. Now write your post. You can add emojis and pictures. If you directly click on the post blue button, then this gets published right away. We would want to avoid that. Instead, click on schedule for later. You can select the date and time of your choice. Click on next and then click on schedule. Upon doing this, your post will automatically get published on the selected date and time. Now, if you want to edit something, you will have to first delete the post, write it again, and then schedule it for later. Currently, I have been scheduling all my posts for 1 quarter in advance. I do not have a team, so basically, writing of posts and scheduling them are all done by me. In my journey, I have seen a lot of creators giving up and stopping to post. They would come from their hibernation from time to time, publish a set of posts, and then go back into their hiding again. It becomes therefore important to set up yourself for success, that you write a lot of posts and keep them scheduled so that you have a constant flow of posts every day. I would say that you can start doing 1 month in advance and then later on move into a quarter in advance, like how I do it. I sit for 3 to 4 days consecutively, write my LinkedIn post, and also schedule them 1 quarter in advance. Initially, when I started 1 month in advance, it was really not working for me. Scheduling my post for 1 quarter in advance gives me peace of mind and helps me remain consistent on this platform. There is an important point that I would like you to make a note of, which is do not start posting until you have a complete LinkedIn profile. Now, if you want a rock solid LinkedIn profile, then check out my playlist on LinkedIn profile optimization, where I share tips on creating an effective headline, about section, banner, and a lot more. LinkedIn content strategy number three is to decide your posting frequency. Now, when I first started off, I used to post twice a week. Then, in order to gain traction, I started posting 5 times a week, Monday through Friday. There was exponential growth when I started doing this, so I continued with this frequency for 6 months. There were times when my account reached 70 followers in a day. Very soon, there came a downfall where my account only grew by 70 followers in a month because LinkedIn was making some changes to its algorithm. When this happened straight for 3 months, then I knew I had to do something. Also, by that time, I was actually tired from the hassle of posting daily for 5 times a week. I decided to bring the frequency down to twice a week. I post currently on Tuesdays and Thursdays for a very long time. Posting twice a week has been more manageable for me. It also helps me schedule my content 1 quarter in advance. As I mentioned earlier, I sit right now for 3 to 4 days consecutively and write these posts. And for a quarter, I have to write 25 or 26 posts. It is much more manageable than what I was doing earlier, which was 60 to 65 posts for the entire quarter. You see which frequency works for you. Choose the one which will allow you to be consistent and do not aim to get viral right away. Anything great takes time and consistency. So be open to give your commitment and patience. If you want to elevate your career journey and work with me in my career transformation program in order to increase your income, then I invite you to fill up an application form to see if we are the right fit to work with each other. Once we receive your form, somebody from my team will get in touch with you. LinkedIn content strategy number 4 is to invite engagements. Now, for a very long time on LinkedIn that I was posting, I did not know how to increase my engagement. But then, because I was consistent, I noticed a pattern. I saw people commenting on each other's post. So, for most of the time, if I were to leave a thoughtful comment on someone's post, it is likely that they would come back to my post and leave a valuable comment as well. Yes, there were people who would not return this favor, and that is perfectly fine. It is not always a give and take. I would spend 2 to 3 hours of my day to write comments on other people's posts. The key here is to write thoughtful and valuable comments. Avoid one liners like great share, awesome tips, etc. Write what you genuinely think about that topic. Also, avoid using ChatGPT to write comments. It is not only tacky but it is highly evident. As my posts are scheduled to be published at 8:30 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I start writing comments on other people's posts from 8 a.m. till 9:30 a.m. Now, what do you do if someone leaves a comment on your post? You reply to them. Don't just post and ghost. I spend a lot of time in replying comments that have come on my post. Now, if it is not your cup of tea, then don't post on LinkedIn. LinkedIn content strategy number 5 is to identify your niche and audience. Now, since I have spoken a lot about how you can manage your content on LinkedIn, it is now time for me to tell you what type of content works on this platform. So, first, you will have to identify who you want to write for. If you are a software developer working in a job, then your audience ideally could be software developers who are juniors to you. Your audience will also be recruiters and hiring managers who are looking out for awesome software developers like you. Writing about your stream of work will help you build authority. Now, if you're a freelancer or a service provider, then your ideal audience would be your prospective customers. Research on the pain points, mistakes, desires, or results that your audience wants to achieve. Stick to one niche once you have decided what it is. Posting on multiple topics can confuse your audience. LinkedIn content strategy number 6 is to follow the correct structure of your post. Your post should be maximum 1000 words or even less. Do not write too long posts and avoid writing in big paragraphs. If you are using a paragraph should not have more than 2 sentences. Use emojis and bullet points whenever you can. This makes it engaging for the reader. Start with a hook line. A hook line is the first line that your reader can see, after which they have to click on the see more option in order to read the post further. The more curiosity your hook line creates, the more engaged your audience will be. Display examples and numbers to make it visually creative. Write as if you're directly talking to your audience, one person. So instead of writing hi everyone, say hey you. Now pause this video over here and see some great hook line examples from my posts which have created thousands of impressions. After the hook line, write a sentence that will emotionally trigger a pain point in your audience. Here are a few examples that you can pause and read. After the emotional trigger, jump into the point. Now keep one concept or one point per post. Your own picture in the portrait mode works wonders for the LinkedIn algorithm. It creates a lot of impressions. After I came to know about this, I requested a friend to do a photo shoot for me. We went to a lot of nice places and we clicked a lot of pictures which are socially acceptable for my image. Very soon, I had a picture bank which I kept on reusing. Also, I made a note of which pictures worked and which didn't and kept reusing the pictures which worked more. Write a question at the end of your post to drive engagement. It should be something very simple to answer. Here are a few examples that you can pause and read. At the end of your post, always mention a call to action. It can be as simple as follow me for more, or send me an email, or fill up this form, etc. Missing a call to action can be detrimental to your business, especially if you're a service provider. I started earning from LinkedIn from the time I had 1,000 followers only. I started writing content on corporate job readiness. Many people who would read my post would reach out to me and send me messages. Then I would bring them into my career transformation program. This was all because I encouraged my readers and gave them a medium to reach out to me for further help. That is why having a call to action is important. Let's summarize the correct structure of your content. Always start with the hook line. Complement that with an emotional trigger that I showed you. Then jump right into the point and describe that one tip, one advice that you would like to share. Conclude your post by writing a question which can be easy to answer. Then you mention your call to action. After you're done with all of these steps, include your picture in the portrait mode for more impressions. LinkedIn content strategy number 7 is what not to post on LinkedIn. Now, avoid too generic posts. Things, tips, or tricks that people can find on Google should be avoided. Posts directly copied and pasted from ChatGPT are lame. Now, ChatGPT is a wonderful AI tool from which you can get your post ideas, but do not copy paste the whole thing. Use your brain as well. Always use your originality to write posts to create that personal touch. Don't overcomplicate. Write in simple language that your audience will understand. What you understand or how you understand a concept, your audience may not be able to comprehend it in the same way. I avoid posts that are racial, discriminatory, or negative. I stick to my niche, and that is what works for me. If you are serious about your career and are ready to kickstart your job search process, then grab the Breakthrough Resume course from the link given in the description box below. Again, it is a recorded training that you can take at your preferred time and pace. In order to work with me inside of my career transformation program, fill up the application form that is linked in the description box below as well to check if we are the right fit for each other. So far in this video, we have discussed 7 LinkedIn content strategies for your growth. Now, I understand navigating through your career can be long and frustrating, which is why I want you to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell because I have some awesome videos lined up for you. If you want to revamp your LinkedIn profile, then click on this playlist next. Thank you for watching this training, and I will see you in this one next. Bye bye.